In a small Indian town lived Ramesh, a humble and hard-working bank cashier. He earned a meager salary, barely enough to support his family. His family consisted of his ailing father, his loving wife Priya, and their little son Arjun. Life was a constant struggle for Ramesh. Every day was a battle to meet even basic needs. Despite his honesty and dedication, poverty ruled their lives. Their small, run-down house echoed their hardships. Relatives treated Ramesh's family with disdain, often mocking them for their condition. Priya endured insults with silent tears, while little Arjun, too young to understand, watched his family's pain. At the bank, Ramesh was responsible for handing out small loans to customers. He trusted people easily, often believing their stories and helping them with loans. But most of these people never paid him back. His heart was kind, but his pockets were empty. One evening, after yet another argument at home over unpaid bills, Ramesh sat alone, drowning in frustration. He couldn't bear to see his family suffer any longer. What if I take a little money from the bank? He thought. I can invest it, double it, and return it before anyone notices. It was a dangerous thought, but desperation clouded his judgment. The next day, Ramesh made the unthinkable decision. As a cashier, he quietly took a small sum of money from the bank's cash reserves. Guilt gnawed at him, but he convinced himself it was for his family. Ramesh used the money to invest in the booming stock market. He studied every trend, spent sleepless nights watching numbers go up and down, and by sheer luck, his investments paid off. Within a month, he had doubled his money. Encouraged, he withdrew another sum from the bank and repeated his gamble. With the profits from the stock market, Ramesh opened a small restaurant for Priya, who had always dreamed of cooking and running her own business. "This is for you," he said, as tears of joy filled her eyes. The restaurant, though modest, became popular for its delicious food and Priya's warm hospitality. For the first time, Ramesh felt he could breathe. The house felt less suffocating, and his family began to smile more often. But success brought new temptations. To grow faster, Ramesh chose illegal ways to make money. He started dealing in non-custom, smuggled goods, electronics, perfumes, and luxury items that people craved. The profits were massive, and his small restaurant soon expanded. Yet deep inside, Ramesh knew he was treading a dangerous path. One day, Ramesh's father discovered the truth. The old man, though frail, confronted his son. "Ramesh, wealth gained through dishonesty brings only misery. I taught you to live with integrity. Is this the example you want to set for Arjun?" His father's words struck like lightning. That night, Ramesh lay awake, replaying his journey, from stealing bank money to dealing in illegal goods. He saw how far he had drifted from the honest man he once was. Tears rolled down his face as he realized the price of his greed. The next morning, Ramesh made a bold decision. He sold off everything he had gained illegally and returned the money he had taken from the bank. With Priya's support, he vowed to leave behind every wrong path. Ramesh and his family used what little savings they had left to start fresh. They moved to America, a land of opportunities, with a dream to rebuild their lives the right way. Ramesh worked tirelessly, doing small jobs in restaurants, learning the trade, and saving every penny. Priya joined him, and together they started a small food stall serving Indian cuisine. Their hard work and honesty attracted loyal customers, and soon their business grew. Word spread about the delicious flavors of their food, and they opened their first restaurant, naming it Priya's Kitchen. Years passed, and Ramesh's restaurant became an international success. People from all over America came to taste the warmth of Indian spices and hear the story of a man who rose from poverty with determination and integrity. Ramesh's life had come full circle. He now lived in a beautiful home in America with his father, Priya, and Arjun, who was growing up to be a fine young man. The family no longer bore the burden of insults or shame. Instead, they were respected and admired for their perseverance.